Can you guys believe that in all my years in the beauty industry, I have never tried a stick foundation? What? So I got my hands on this Makeup Forever HD Invisible Cover when I went up to Namie's, the pro makeup stores in LA, and I thought, hey, it's time to give it a go. Now I usually use the Makeup Forever HD Liquid. This is what my professional kit is stocked with, but I have some others too in case there's other skin types and stuff that don't coordinate with this one. But they made a stick foundation about, I think it's 2 years ago, so I'm really late on the train here, and everybody's been coming out with stick foundations left and right, and I thought I'd give it a go. By the way, I'm Ashley Elizabeth with AEHM Artistry, and before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and tap that little like button if you do like what you see. I'm posting about 2 videos every week now, and then you might notice I have a nice little constellation started right here. You know, it's that time of the month, and sometimes some things happen. Some friends want to creep up and say hi, and I just want to say bye-bye. But it's a great opportunity to see how well this stick covers. I'm not going to use any color correctors or concealers because I want to see how well this guy does on its own. And excuse my ratchet nails that are left over from my Hawaii vacation. If you didn't know, I went on a trip and I just posted 2 videos about some different things up top for you to click, or you can wait till the end. But anyways, these gels are just hanging on by a thread, and I am trying to get them off, but I've been really lazy and haven't done the acetone yet, so I need to do that. So just act like you don't see it. So this is what the stick foundation looks like from Makeup Forever, and let's pop this little top off. Now I picked up one to start with just to play around with it and see if it's something that I want to add in my professional kit before I jump right into it. And then for professionals, they actually make a tray, and you can just get like the little squares of it, so you don't have to go and do all the tubes. So that was what originally appealed to me because, you know, gotta keep it compact, gotta keep it tight. So it comes with this little thing for, ooh, a little bit came off. That might have been my fault. I did swatch it earlier. So I have to remember to twist it all the way back down. So I already cleansed, moisturized, and primed my skin. Now I'm feeling extra dry since I got back from vacation. I might be peeling a little bit just on the nose area. I think it's almost cleared up. You know, I didn't ever sunburn there. I was never red, but it might have been the airplane because the airplanes just dry me out. So that might be a trouble area. So I will be testing out 2 different techniques. I'm going to use the Sigma F84 brush on this side, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender that is dampened on this side, so we can see which one fares better as well. So let's start going. All right. I kind of messed it up, and I'm really sad that I messed it up, but I will try. So, I mean, all the things that I saw just say to swipe it, which feels really foreign to me. And of course, if I like this and I get my professional kit, I'd have to spatula it off and then apply it with a brush. But for the sake of testing it, and this one's for my personal use anyways, I'm gonna go into it. This feels so super weird. Oh, and it's a little messed up because I messed up with the cap, and I'm really sad now. Okay, so you can tell it's covering redness and it looks like so yellow, but I tested it in tons of different lighting, and this is my skin tone, so if it looks weird on camera, the lights always pick up weird things because I have so many lights on me. Okay, I'm trying to just do half my face, and I don't want to use too much. All right, this side I will use my beauty blender to kind of pat it. I'm gonna kind of just take it like that and then put it in the spots that I think need some more coverage. Ooh, it is full coverage full coverage. That's gonna be the new word. I mean, it is taking away all that little bit of redness that I have because my skin is like so sensitized right now. It's crazy. Okay, as you can see already, it's giving a lot of coverage. Couple little spots you still see, but your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a very dewy finish. Of course, the lights are going to intensify it on camera, but it is dewy, I would say. Almost like satiny. Yeah. So I'm going to take this side that I haven't really done anything with and kind of tap off the excess. That way you're not left with too much. Okay, let's do the other side with my Sigma brush and see how that fares. I have a little breakout situation going on that side. I'm actually going to wipe off the top and I'll spray it with alcohol once I'm done. That way bacteria doesn't sit on this. So if you have acne prone skin, make sure you're cleaning your tools and even your product. People forget to clean the product that they're using. So if they're using especially anything cream based or that you have to re-dip into, not like a pump liquid that you put somewhere else, make sure you're cleaning it so you're not putting that bacteria back and forth right on. And to be fair, I'm gonna do some spot treatments just like I did the other side. Whoa. My mirror looks totally different than the camera is picking up all that. In my mirror, I don't like see anything and I keep adding stuff thinking it's not there, but it's there. Let's see how it does under the eye area too. Even though I would normally use a concealer, very curious. See if it creases up since it's so creamy. Gosh, I love this brush. It's like barely soaking up any product. It's crazy. Love it. Okay, time to inspect and see. So like that was super red. So without concealer, it does a pretty good job. I feel like this is pretty full coverage. Now I know a lot of people aren't gonna love how dewy it is, but once I set it, it's probably gonna matte out a lot. Now in person, I'm totally happy with the color. In the camera, I'm not sure how it's coming off. It almost looks a little light because I have quite a bit of a tan right now, but after I do bronzer and stuff, I think it's gonna even out. So I'm gonna finish everything up and then check back in with you and give my final thoughts. Right, so this is my completed look, the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation, and overall I'm pretty happy with how it looks once I set it with powder. I can't completely tell the difference between the two sides yet. I kind of need to inspect the film, but so far, first impressions, I actually liked using my Sigma brush because it's very similar look. I obviously didn't get as much coverage with this side, which is how beauty blenders are. This side, I got great coverage and it didn't soak up the product since the consistency of like the cream foundation didn't really allow it to, but it glided right on top and it was actually a lot faster to apply, which is great, especially when I'm doing, you know, 4 bridesmaids on one day. So that is definitely something to take into consideration. I just have to see how it wears. Yeah, let's see if it gets in any lines. See, I can see on this side, I didn't use any concealer and this side is actually my more troubled fine line side, and this side actually looks worse with the Beauty Blender. Interesting than this side. And I can see more pores and everything, more dark spots. So while I was doing my makeup, I saw the redness peeking through again from that little pimply friend. So the stick does say you can reapply it throughout the day. It makes for a great touch-up stick. So let's try it and see if that's true, because usually when you reapply liquids and stuff, it's just a cakey hot mess. Oh, so let me grab a brush and let's put it to the test. And then reset with powder. All right, much better. Let's see if it's cakey. For a freaking pimple, it's really hard not to get peely and cakey, but it looks pretty good. I have to say, even like concealers will look really flaky and gross. That one was a pretty gnarly one that I have going on right there. So that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. All right, thank you guys so much for watching my experience with a stick foundation for the very first time. Still can't believe it took me so long to try one, especially because so far I am liking the results. So before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, because I am posting about 2 times a week and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Don't forget to find me on social media. I am now on Twitter, and then of course I've always been on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, All right, you guys have a lovely, wonderful, peaceful day.